had the honor today of being able to come back to Golden Mountain Park. Mr. Vickie Waters, the present owner of it, has allowed us to take a little ride back up to the off-road pavilion, which can be used for anything you want, but it sure is a good place to have a big a banquet of any kind concerning the off-road sport, be it racing or be it four-wheel drive stuff. And anyway, he's looking at making it usable again. And old Steve Winsett and myself are up here to try to promote it and help him along and see what he needs. And we're on the road up to the pavilion on top, where some of you that's seen this has camped up here, maybe even done a little fishing up here, but and maybe won quite a few prizes over the years up here at events. So we're taking you back here and looking towards the future of the place.
And that's not a private house, that's part of it.
Oh, right? That's part of it, and here's one of the two big ponds out here. And as you can see, it's still got water in it, still looks good. We would carry the prizes, park trucks out here and carry the prizes up. I can show you inside. And they would give away thousands of dollars worth of parts from the sponsors. Wow. And that can happen up here again. Hopefully. And we parked semis and stuff with sponsors all up and down as far as they needed to go. We parked them here. And
there's the playground.
There is the pavilion here.
Yeah, we'll need to get out and walk around if we can.
Now this may drop off a little bit, but as you can, we would have over here to my left is facilities for a restaurant. You can see you can open the window, serve outside, and they've got everything it takes to make a restaurant in there. And we used to serve breakfasts up here when we'd have events up here. And of course, all the money would go to Southern, and all of their money goes to keeping trails open. Of course, you've got a stage over here that's good. You've got all of that back there to hang, and that would be full of banners, Steve. And Vic, we had sponsors. It was unbelievable the number that we had, and it would go from there.
And hopefully it'll be back.
And I hope it'll be back. You've got a real fireplace here too that works. It actually works. And I see
you got the firewood there.
Somebody left the wood there.
Maybe we'll get burned, right?
Hey, maybe we will. And right in they've got a screen up that you can't see in there, but right inside this is everything you need for a restaurant. And I mean a nice restaurant. You can cook bacon, eggs, biscuits, you can do whatever. It's all in here. It might need to be set back up, but it's all in here. Haven't been in here in a while, so I don't know what we're gonna get next.
It's okay.
As you can see, we've got sinks here. We've got. We've got it's dark, but you got a big sink over there. I mean big. And you've got grills over here, you've got an ice box over here. You've got everything in this place that you need. You could open a restaurant up here if you wanted to. And you can serve out the window there real easy. And it's just a fun place to be. It's easy if you are a really good guy at barbecuing and stuff, and you want to share that with your buddies. This is a good place to come and do it when they're having an event, and they'll eat you out of a house and home. And then right over here to the other side, there's both men and women's restroom. Nice restroom.
Play area for the kids.
Yeah, they've got all that too. Yeah, you've got the women's restroom here, the men's here. It's still nice and clean. They always did keep it nice and clean up here, and that's why it's a family type thing anyway, where you can bring your wife, your kids. It's good, clean fun. We don't allow anything that is not nice and clean and family orientated.
And what's over there? Is that the pond?
Let's check this out, Randall.
Is it safe to go across that board?
This nice.
Yeah.
pond out here. Kids like playing in it. As thick as this is, I think it's gonna be all right no matter how many years we have here.
Sure is beautiful back here.
As you can see, you don't know how far you want to go, but it's a beautiful pond out there. It just needs to be used, and people can camp all around it. And there, I'll take you back in a few moments and show you some more of it. But,
Is that a paddle boat still?
Yes.
Wow.
And there's literally camping all around here, and the kids can play all over the place here. It's just people would come up and stay a week for the 2-day event, just because it was a vacation to them,
Right.
and a rather inexpensive vacation when it was all said and done. And as you can see, there's all kinds of room for kids to play. That's how they would make acquaintances. Some of it's last for lifetimes. Some kids wasn't too old when they met their spouse.
That's sweet.
There's lots of camper hookups up here. Of course, as many people comes, there's always a scramble to who gets the full hookups. But if you don't get one of the full hookups, there's space up here that's unbelievable. All of that down in there is usable as a camper. If you can put a camper right down in there, and the beautiful part about it, one of the off-road trails comes right behind it, and another one comes right up through, about along the last hookup out there.
Well, Randall, was a lot of these trails, were they man-made or were they kind of a natural trail?
They were pretty much a natural thing. I'm gonna guess from logging. That's how most of the trails.
Old log trails?
They in Tennessee and in Kentucky, the southeastern United States, a lot of the trails were either old logging trails or old mining trails,
Yeah.
one of the two. And actually what we do as an off-road group is just come in and actually open back up what was already there. That's the way Colmont Park is.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually been opening up of old trails, and that place up there is a wonderful place too. And it's there's just no end to what it can do. There's no end to this place here. Literally, there, your imagination is the only thing that will stop you.
Your imagination run wild up here. I mean, it's just so many different
and as
things
you
can
can
do.
see, a big part of any event is the sponsors that come to it, and they come to events based on people's reaction to them too.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can tell, there's nice, clean places that they can park semis, and the people has all the access. The campers are right here at them, so they have all the access to the sponsors that a sponsor could ever dream of. The kids could actually play in the pond, and they had their little boats, and a lot of them had their radio control Jeeps, trucks, whatever. Southern four-wheel drive is about all four-wheel drives, not just Jeeps, although a lot of them are Jeeps, but a lot of them are side-by-sides too. So it's all, they take in everything. And it's just a beautiful place. And I can't thank old Ricky Waters enough for letting me and Steve and you come up here. And
Ricky's a good guy and his son too.
And I have discovered that. And I have every reason to believe they'll make the racetrack work and the off-road community park work too.
This is such a family-friendly place.
Let me see, there used to be. If it don't, I'll go to the bottom and come back up. I used to line up rides down here, but the little tile ain't there no more. But I'll drive you up here to where you can see it. And you can look down on the track from up here. Because I've been up there and slaughtered them many a times. But they park campers and stuff all down in here, and use that old go-kart track down there. A lot of them do for a walking area to just get out and walk around and talk and just shoot the bull in general.
Well, this concludes our tour of Golden Mountain Raceway Park. As you can see behind me and Randall, work is well underway.
Steve, there's no doubt that they're going to open this track.
Yeah, in May.
They've got themselves a tentative date. You can see from the work that's been done on the track itself, plus the facilities here, they intend to be a player in the racetrack world come this spring.
And I like the idea of them running every other week.
I really like that idea that I guess lets people keep their cars together better and lets them run other places and see what other places it's doing. Then they'll know this is where they should be after they go somewhere else. This is going to be a premier place. It's just a wonderful, wonderful facility. The track's a wonderful track. I like the bank straightaways. I sure love the bank turns, and it's going to be a fast track.
And on that note, for my co-host Randall Davis and my beautiful wife Vickie doing the videoing today, this is Southern Dirt Motorsports. Thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe.